Prince William's vision for the future of the monarchy is likely to face resistance from a key senior royal. But that's not all. There's much more to this story that the future king has already revealed. So, what has William admitted, and what are the points that the key royal will resist? Let's discover it without any delay. First off, setting the context of the story is really important. As a royal fan, you might already know that King Charles has long advocated for a slimmed-down monarchy. Fewer royals on the Buckingham Palace balcony, and a more streamlined group of working royals. Even before Charles ascended the throne in September 2022, the monarchy had already begun to shrink. Prince Andrew, Charles's younger brother, was forced to step down from his royal duties due to his association with Jeffrey Epstein and allegations of sexual assault. Additionally, Charles' younger son, Prince Harry, and his wife, Meghan Markle, chose to step back from their royal roles and move to the United States. So after the 2021 death of his father, Prince Philip, and the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth, 17 months later, Charles took the throne, supported by senior royals such as Queen Camilla, the Prince and Princess of Wales, Princess Anne, Prince Edward and Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, then Countess of Wessex, along with the Duke of Kent, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, and Princess Alexandra. But one big trauma was in the way of the royal family. Before we get into that, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and get notified to stay updated about all the latest royal news. In 2024, the royal family faced significant challenges. Both Charles and Kate were diagnosed with cancer, leaving William to juggle caretaking responsibilities for his wife and their 3 young children. The situation worsened when Anne was sidelined by a horse accident late last month, resulting in a concussion and a 5-day hospital stay, with lingering memory loss of the incident, as reported by the Daily Beast, which quoted a friend of the Princess Royal. Anne's family, including her husband, Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence, and her children Peter Phillips and Zara Tyndall, were deeply shaken by her accident but are supportive of her planned return to royal duties next week. Anne's friend noted that nobody would bother trying to convince Anne, the royal family's longtime hardest-working member, to slow down. The friend stressed that it was a freak accident and she still has no memory of exactly what happened. Her family, of course, were deeply shaken by it at the time, but when you own horses, these things happen, and it seems it is a case of all's well that ends well. Regarding Anne's planned return to work, a friend said that she has been resting, which won't suit her. Anyone who knows her knows she will be itching to get back in the saddle, literally and figuratively. Her family knows how much her work means to her. Nobody would bother telling her to slow down, as she would probably tell them to naff off. So there's one surprising impact that Anne's injury is having right now. Anne's injury fanned her only public criticism of her brother, the king, his insistence on a slimmed-down monarchy. The fiercely loyal Princess Royal rarely speaks against the family, but she strongly opposes Charles' streamlined and now quite skeletal monarchy. Interestingly, Anne's absence from duty only strengthens her argument. In an interview with the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation around Charles' coronation in May 2023, Anne remarked, "Well, I think the slimmed down was said on a day when there were a few more people around," according to the Mirror. She didn't think it sounded like a good idea from her perspective. She wasn't sure what else they could do about it at all. Regarding her older brother Anne, ever the straight shooter, added, "Well, you know what you're getting because he's been practicing for a bit, and I don't think he'll change," she said. But she agreed that he is committed to his own level of service, and that will remain true. What will happen if Prince William takes it a step further than his father to slim down the monarchy? So although she hasn't spoken publicly about it, based on what she has said in the past, it can be inferred that Anne would also disagree with William's decision to carry on with the idea of a slimmed-down monarchy into the future. A source speaking to the Daily Beast said of William, "He knows the future of the royal family is fewer, high-impact, highly visible events." It further added that Anne is 73, so you don't need a crystal ball to see she will have to start doing less at some point. That plan is in place. In some ways, the past few weeks have been an unanticipated dry run for the future. The monarchy didn't grind to a halt without her. Now yes, the future monarch has admitted that he plans to further slim down the monarchy, and William's intention to continue his father's slimmed-down monarchy plan concerns longtime royal family commentator Richard Eden of the Daily Mail. Eden noted that William aims to model the British royal family after systems in place in other European monarchies, such as those in Sweden and Denmark. Eden cited a source stating that When the older members of the family retire, His Royal Highness William won't be inviting anyone else to become working royals, suggesting that Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie won't be included. Shockingly, the source added, it remains to be seen if he will even want his two younger children, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, to be working royals. Former BBC royal correspondent Jenny Bond supports the idea of a smaller monarchy. She admits that he still holds to the idea that the slimmed-down royal family is indeed the right model for the future. She added, it's in line with most European monarchies and is sensitive to the constant criticism that the royal family costs taxpayers too much. She elaborated that adding new working royals to the payroll will only exacerbate that criticism. She opined that the model William has experimented with is the answer, drafting in his cousins here and there, like at garden parties, as he did in May to spice things up a bit. It makes such occasions even more special and allows those cousins to get on with their lives as they wish, without the strictures of the royal diary. She further explained, so I think the King and William are entirely right to be determined to keep the core of working royals a small, tight unit that can be accountable to the public purse. Everyone has an opinion on the matter, but, as always, what the King says goes. Prince William and Kate, Princess of Wales, reportedly have some concerns about their son Prince George's future within the monarchy. Here's another angle of the story that revolves entirely around the future king himself. As George celebrates his 11th birthday on July 22nd, the Prince and Princess of Wales shared a new photograph of him to mark the occasion. With the young royal nearing his teenage years, William and Kate may be beginning to consider his future role as a king more seriously. Prince William and Kate, Princess of Wales, are reportedly concerned about their son Prince George's future role in the monarchy. Royal author Tom Quinn made these claims in his 2023 book, Gilded Youth. Quinn wrote, I've heard from my contacts that there is a bit of an argument going on about whether George should play a more formal role. I've heard that Kate and William are worried that it will be too much for him. He clarified that it's almost an echo of the way William and Harry were sometimes made to attend formal occasions that they shouldn't have been made to attend, most famously, the funeral of their mother, and walking behind her coffin at their age. A lot of people criticized that and said that it was a horrible thing to make two boys that young, and especially Harry do. Quinn further said, so I think people are remembering this and thinking, well, hang on a minute. If George is some sort of a page boy, or has a similar role at the coronation, is that going back too far towards the traditional roles? In a recent revelation, Kate Middleton's uncle, Gary Goldsmith, has offered insights into the future of Princess Kate and Prince William within the royal family. Amidst ongoing discussions about the monarchy's direction, Goldsmith's perspective sheds light on the couple's significance. Discussing the challenges of being related to prominent figures, Goldsmith candidly shared his experiences, stating, I didn't vote for it, it happened to me. And then suddenly there's a spotlight on you. Familiarly dubbed the Bunkle, he humorously acknowledged the dynamics within every family, referring to the notion of a bad uncle. Goldsmith just appreciated Princess Kate's dedication to her familial responsibilities, talking about her commitment to placing family priorities above all else. He praised her unwavering support for Prince William and her steadfastness during times of royal crisis, portraying her as deeply rooted in her family duties. Regarding the future trajectory of Prince William and Princess Kate within the royal establishment, Goldsmith expressed confidence in their ability to navigate the challenges ahead. He described them as potential saviors of the royal family, suggesting their presence could play a pivotal role in shaping its future. While Goldsmith's remarks provided insight into the dynamics within the royal household, his perspective on the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, remains undisclosed. After all, share your views about the plans of the future king in the comments below. Remember to subscribe for the latest updates on the royal family and interesting analyses of them. See you in the next video.